Welcome back, guys. You're still watching The Spot. It's time now for our spot of music, and we're going. Is this vintage? Is that what it's called?
Sort of.
Retro? Retro.
Yeah.
She's quite the artist. It's Temi Dolphins with School Your Face.
It's something that you should know, but I'm afraid to tell you so. Hey, been wanting to tell you so, but I'm afraid to let you know.
So the video was released in celebration of Women's History Month.
Yeah.
And International Women's Day, and it's also a special tribute to her grandmother.
Yeah.
From her mother's side. And it sort of tells a story about the battle between your head and your heart. You know, when your head tells you something, but your heart says something else.
You got to school your face. Be like,
So
chill,
I was trying to understand, because here there's parts where she's like classic, and there's parts where she's like a soldier or something.
Yeah.
I don't really know what the like the full-on story is, but I do know that Temi's she's
Meticulous?
somewhat of an art
okay.
director when it comes to her videos. She's very, very hands-on.
Yeah, she produced and styled the video.
Yeah.
But it was directed by Damola Adelaja.
Yeah.
Yes.
Obviously in Lagos.
In Lagos,
Yeah.
I like that she's just very apart from everyone else. You know, she's
And
very
she's staying in her lane.
Yeah, she's staying in her. I think she does what she finds interesting or intriguing or whatever, and then she sticks to it. She's not trying to do bang 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 music.
Okay, so it says the video sees Temi playing dual roles, an eccentric, no-nonsense sergeant, and a young, love-smitten woman, to represent both the hard and soft duality that women possess.
Yeah.
Okay.
And interestingly, her grandmother's nickname is Sergeant Major.
Oh, really?
So I guess that was what they were trying to do there with it.
Nice. Alrighty. Cool.
Why haven't we had Temi Dollface on the show?
I know, we need to. I feel like we need to have her.
Why? Temi, where
I wonder
are
how
you?
colorful she'll be when there's enough color here already. She'll probably brighten it even more.
She
Yeah,
would.
she's super-
Her style is just, it's out of this world. And when I look at her Instagram, you literally see her picking out things from her mother's closet, her grandmother's,
Yeah,
she does
great-grandmother.
hand me down something. Or something?
Yeah, because she gets.
Hand me down Tuesdays or something like
She's
that.
like so lucky to have all of those pieces still
Sometimes
usable.
it's a hat,
And
sometimes
yeah.
it's a
Yeah,
brooch. Like
yeah.
she always has something that gets passed down to her. And she always knows how to reinvent it and make it look more modern. I wonder how there's obviously style in their family.
Very much so.
There's one of her aunts that she's almost obsessed with, that she's always talking about.
That
was
she-
very stylish.
Yeah,
and
that she gets
always
stuff from
probably
her.
reads her wardrobe every time to get things from.
Yeah.
It's a nice video.
Nice one indeed.
It is.
Nice
Yeah.
video. Very
Kudos,
Cool,
Temi Dollface.
All right, so it's time for us to get our guest of the day into the house, and he is an on-air personality, he's a comedian, he's an animator. So let's find out about all the sides of Ajebo.
Hello.
Come in!
Welcome to the
Come in,
house.
come in. Don't worry, we won't bite. I feel like...
Good day, Abby.
Hello.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hey.
What's
What's
them
up,
all
what's up?
white things?
I know. Hi, how you doing?
Very
Sorry, I've
good.
got so many
Good.
things on my lap.
Hey, you
How are
doing?
you?
Very good.
Yeah, let me move over here.
So where they sit down? Yeah. Okay.
How can your name be Ajebo and you're saying where they sit down?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, is that intentional? Like, the Ajebo is supposed to be a posh.
Yeah.
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 Was that supposed to play on
The whole Ajebo name, how it came about, is that what you're asking? Yes, you see, some of us were not born with a silver spoon. We went to the market and bought the spoon.
I like that.
You understand?
Sometimes
So-
you just have to.
So people recognize the presence of the spoon.
They just don't know how it
chewed,
came about.
And they started calling us Ajebo.
Okay.
Did they call you or you called yourself?
No, they started calling me, just by the way. Anyways, I think it came by, my parents supported my career in comedy from the very start, so
Nice.
I was always appearing at shows looking good,
So
drive my father's car. And then other comedians will say, this boy not get problem with the drive come. With the truck come from Ajebo, you not get problem. And,
Say drive come.
yeah.
I was always chilled, and as in when I say support, they really support them. Like when I go for shows and I'm not paid, my mom will literally pay me.
Oh.
Yeah, that was how good it was.
Did she used to come to watch you?
Yeah, she sponsored. Funny enough, they sponsored my first few shows I did in school back in the university,
nice.
University of Nigeria. You
That's
know,
very
so
good.
back, yeah. They're pastors, by the way. This, you know.
Wow, it gets even more
So
interesting.
you know, it gets even more interesting. You know how they say, you know, in the beginning it was like, that's jesting. You cannot do comedy. You go to hellfire. And then I guess she got her own personal confirmation, and then when she got it, she went all the way. You know, so.
So did you always want to be a comedian, or did you just find that you had a habit of making people laugh?
I always wanted to be a comedian. If there was a course like comedy, I would have studied it.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, like I started really early. I was in secondary school when I started. Nigerian Navy Secondary School back then in Abeokuta, you know, and they used to call
Shout
me
out to
Baba
my
back
people.
then. Yeah, but shout out to Navy boys out there, you know. So when I graduated, I wanted to go for economics, but I'm very bad with maths.
Oh, okay.
I cannot
Only when you're
pass-
counting money, Sha.
I can't pass maths to save my life.
1 + 1 is 11 for you.
No, not that bad. You know, so, and then I thought about it, and I had this, you know how you do this, your strength, weakness, and I'm like,
Okay,
okay, what do
all
I
those
do?
tests.
And then I decided to study the media, you know, so studied mass communication, first and second degree, you know, and then basically, so, you know, when you come on the show and everybody's, normally comedians like to speak PG, do this one, that, but you now come and you're speaking English and you're,
And you have
you
a
know,
degree.
and they're like, this is where Ajebo. You know, so that's how it started.
Did you feel like it's affected your street cred? Because comedians have that. Most of them have the grass to grace story, even internationally.
Yeah.
You know, they came from the streets, and that's why they're even funnier. Did you feel it affected
It
you?
didn't affect me in any
with
way
your colleagues?
because no, it didn't. It didn't. It just I grew up in Ijesha, Surulere.
Okay.
I played ball on the streets.
So those who know, they know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I bath on that rain. My color went.
Were you a self-taught animator?
You know what? We're going to take a pause right there because we have to go on a break. But when we come back, we're going to find out about the animated side of
Okay.
Ajebo. Please stay with us.
Welcome back, guys. You're still watching the sport, and we have our guest in the house, Ajebo. And interestingly, our topic today is Ajebo versus Paku. So we're going to get to that in a moment.
Yeah.
Before the break, Zainab had asked you how your animation side came about.
Yeah.
Okay. Animation for me started with you know, when I was in the university, I wanted to do. I wrote a lot of stuff while I was in school. You know, how I would come out of school and change the game and try to do something extraordinary. And then, I mean, I remember writing one day that one day I will crack jokes with animations. Like, okay, the whole idea is animations are, you know, it's very easy. Jokes thrive on puns, play on words, exaggeration and
Yeah.
stuff. Now, animations, it's easy to use animation to explain those things. So if I say this guy has a big head,
You can
with
exaggerate
the
the head.
animation,
You
I
just-
take out the 2 seconds you use to process the information I pass across to you.
Yeah.
So as I'm talking, there can be that guy in the background on the screen. You know, that's how it all started. And then I came out, and then, you know, there was this thing about, it's too expensive, it's too loud. So, you know, I met my animator, and then I started the company, you know, House of Ajebo.
Yeah.
And then we started churning out skits, and basically you do events and I pay. I didn't see it as I was doing it, and I have been doing it. And then right now it has grown everywhere. It's known everywhere around the world. And right now it has given birth to House of Ajebo Junior.
Yeah.
You know, because we're now going into kiddies animation. Once able to create content for kids.
Yeah.
You know, so basically.
Businessman.
I
man.
know.
businessman.
That's very good.
You
That's
mentioned a lot in the last segment about, you know, you speaking English and pitching
Yeah.
and all of that. And I think we've talked about it here a few times where we feel like a lot of our comedians might be finding it harder to cross over internationally because of that.
Yep.
How limiting is that, do you think? And when you discuss with your colleagues, does it come up?
Yeah, it comes up. Now, the thing is, even when we go for shows outside the country, right, it's mostly Nigerians living
at
over
the
there that
show.
come to the shows. You know, so for you to, you know, break that limitation, you have to learn how to not just, the thing about it is, you see, for you to make somebody laugh, you have to communicate within their frame of reference. So if I say, for instance, I want to make you laugh, and I say, do you play 10-10 when you were small? You can relate with it.
Yeah.
Somebody in America might not understand 10-10. So it means if I want to make them, I need to live in that environment, study the environment, know how they grow up, know how they relate with each other. And then it's not just speaking English. Sometimes speaking English is not enough. You need to be able to relate with the environment because you create scenarios
That
to
they
make
can
people,
understand.
yeah, they can understand. Do you get? So basically that's it. But some jokes cut across though.
Yeah.
I mean, man, woman joke, woman, man joke, relationship. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I like this show. I not get some more bread and beans.
There's Gary, no sugar.
You know. So basically, that's it. You know, it can be really limiting, and it comes up a lot of times. And people that have been able to expand and get that international attention are those people that have been able to stand out using English.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
So can we have like an official definition for Ajebo and Kpako, please? For those who don't know, because we are across Africa.
Because we're across
What do you think
Africa.
it is?
So an Ajebo is somebody who is, I guess, really tush and posh from overseas.
Not
It could be from
necessarily.
Nigeria.
It could be from Nigeria, but
Oh,
just
really?
kind of a
Posh
little bit
background.
spoiled, sort of not
Upper class.
upper class. Yeah,
Okay.
upper middle class.
Oh,
like
okay.
Upper middle class and upper class. So
Yeah.
Ajebo is anyone who's just not, who's had a kind of a
easy ride.
easy ride,
Easy
silver
life.
comfortable upbringing, silver spoonish.
Silver spoon,
Okay.
yeah.
For the most
And
part.
Sorry, what do
the-
you call somebody that wasn't born middle or upper class? You know, you were born poor, and then somewhere along the line, after
You
your
discovered-
you now discovered the Ajebo side.
Then
of
you are an acquired.
right crossbreed.
From Paku to Ajebo. So Paku, for those who don't know as well, is
Yeah.
supposed
It's
to
a
be
wooden
the opposite
spoon.
Yeah.
of an Ajebo.
And Paku
someone
actually
who's-
just Paku means
Wood,
wood,
right?
Yeah. Because Paku means something. You can say, oh, can you hear Paku? It's
I think
Paku.
both names even explain themselves because Ajebutter means butter.
Yeah, but you know,
Also
the
like
Ajebo,
butter.
yeah, it gets soft and like
Someone
just
butter.
like whatever.
Creamy
Shop
Yeah.
butter.
Just-
Say Paco
And
dry,
Paco is-
dry bread.
Oh my God.
Paco
with water.
With water.
Pure water.
you know. Yeah. So yeah, it was one of the things that I think people use it as a term of endearment sometimes. You know, this one, she's just so butty or she's so butter or whatever. And then, you know, sometimes it can be used as an insult. See
Both
you.
ways.
Yes, both ways.
You can be an Ajebutter and they will yab you with it.
Yes.
You can be Paku, they will yab you.
But what's there to
Depends on the
insult?
scenario.
What's there to insult with?
Like you're not, like you don't know what, like if
With
someone's,
being what?
if
Because
someone's abusing you.
are Ajebutters then considered to not be real? Like
Yeah.
Not necessarily
That's-
real. It's
in
more
that
like
sense.
because they didn't grow up on the streets.
Or they didn't grow
But
up
how
with
is
any
the
hardship.
street
Not
the
necessarily
majority
streets,
smart?
but like
Yeah.
no hardship. Everything was just an
So
easy
like an
ride.
Ajebutter, for example, if you take an Ajebutter ideally to like Balogun market and just drop them there.
Oh
They will just
my
start
God! I don't
crying.
know what's going on. I don't
So many
know.
people.
So many people, and they're touching me.
so mean.
But you know, these days it's even hard to tell because everybody now
Yes.
There's a
can learn
mixture.
phone from movies.
No, but you know what? You know how they say you learn. You really know who is like an Ajebo or Paku
Yeah.
or whatever. It's like you do something, either something that scares you or needs a quick reaction. Then you know who it is. Because like
Yeah.
you know, or someone saying
Chineke.
Exactly, something happens and you're like, oh my gosh, that's Ajebo. But hey, God, oh, like,
No. Our Nigerian girls these days.
They've got-
don't come for the girls.
By default.
Don't come for the girls.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Don't come for the girls, because guys do it
Oh
too.
my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh
no,
my
because
gosh.
guys do it too. Oh please. They're like, oh please.
And
Guys do
they
it
will
too.
use the wrong exclamation these days. You just say, "Oh, nice shoes." Ew.
Stop abusing women, though. Stop abusing women for this comedy, oh. Okay.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna go on a quick break
Ew,
now.
that's so sweet.
We're having a lot of fun here, so we'll see you guys in just a moment.
Welcome back, you guys, are still watching this spot. Hopefully you've been having fun with us so far, and Ajebo is in the house. We've been talking about Ajebo versus Kpako.
All the
Zainab has
Ajebos,
something to say.
raise your hand.
She says she's an Ajebo.
Oh, the
She is with Kpako sides.
She's so Paku.
I have
They
Kpako
goes to Balogun market
tendencies.
very regularly.
Yes, I do, because it's
She
part
has
of
she
my
has a
industry.
business there.
My point is, Ajebos don't do that.
No.
Like, oh my God, I can't.
But But these days, Ajebutter are making very, very serious effort to do businesses and set up their shops, and you see them on the street doing their thing.
Yeah.
I think it's even interesting now because both people from both ends almost want to cross over somehow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ideally, every Kpako wants to strive to live that Ajebo life.
Yeah.
Then the Ajebo too wants to have some Kpako
So that you have some,
especially in this
streets.
Nigeria.
So the best way to know a real Ajebo is go to their home. Go to their house. Some people, you go to their house and knock on the door. Please, I'm looking for Tracy. Where not they send that food for you? The mother doesn't even know that name exists. They say, oh, you mean Tekome, Tekome yellow, Tekome, organize, she did inside.
So you change her name by herself.
You know, so people come to Lagos and they just say, yeah, my name is Tracy, Trey for short.
Trey.
Yeah. Baby.
My name is Grace Grr for short.
I remember when I was in school, I was in boarding school, JS 1 to 3. That was one of the labels that followed. And it was funny because like my mom would come, not on visiting day, she would come, her office was nearby. So on her way to the office, she could just branch and bring me Milo, Gary, toilet paper. So I never ran out of anything.
So you were an Ajebo?
I was an Ajebo, yeah, I was an Ajebo. And they used to abuse me. And I used to get so upset until I realized, actually, when you come and beg me for the Milo that you don't have, that I have, or the Gary that I have, or the toilet paper that I have that I don't have, and you're calling me Ajebo, I can use it too. But Shebi, you called me Ajebo last week. I don't have for you.
So you were using your Ajeboism.
Yes. How are you going to use the same? You want to come and benefit from the same things you're abusing me for?
I went to body house too. And we knew the things we used to know. The things you identify Ajebos with. They come with Kellogg's and the rest. Plenty milk.
Yeah. You know, those small boxes of the cereal.
Paku, Nasco complex. 1 Milo, cabin, and half bag of Gary. And you know you said Gary and Milo. So, yes. Oh my dear.
So she's
There's your perfect blend.
And it's funny because I was sent to boarding school because my mom thought we were too Ajebo. So we had to become.
Oh, she's trying to.
Yeah.
She was trying to toughen us up a little bit. Didn't work, but it's okay.
So is one better than the other?
No. No.
Because
In
people
certain
make it
situations,
seem
yes.
like
in some
it is.
situations,
well,
yes.
in life and with opportunities and I guess how you're treated, especially in places like Nigeria where there's
Status.
an unconscious class system.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody wants to be an Ajebutter, and I wanted to reference law enforcement, which is what we're talking about during the break. The policeman stops a Paku car and feels the need to oppress. True. Right?
Okay.
He stops an Ajebo's car and begs for money.
And we
And salutes.
I hail you.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
there's already that, because it's an SUV with tinted glasses and the man driving his stomach, oh, that's you know. But when it's a deadbeat car, it's time to obtain the guy and oppress the person.
Just speak English for them.
Exactly.
Just stop. You officer, can I help
I
you?
do that a lot.
The law.
The one thing I've actually learned is I don't speak pidgin English to policemen.
No,
They just get taken aback. Good day, yeah, good afternoon, sir. Confusion. Even if you're wrong, they just start wondering how to now,
Yeah.
you know, have the conversation.
Yeah.
So yeah, with law enforcement, of course, even with people in prisons, you go to prisons. How many of our corrupt big men are in prison? But when is a Kpako person? One time, who sang the song African China? Poor man waits if Maggie.
Yeah.
They see their face for crying fatter, but when a rich man steals,
Yeah.
you don't see them. So with things like that, it definitely is very obvious. But I wanted to talk about people who go from Ajebutter to Kpako.
You know,
Do you know any example?
Yeah, you find
People who
yourself.
have like basically from grace to grass.
My dear, there's no former big boy in this life. Oh. you know, it can be very frustrating when, you know, some people consciously try to Ajebos, but they want to act like Kpakos, especially when you find yourself
in
you know,
certain
you see somebody's going like,
environments.
kilo apple, and then they're going like, Shebel, stop Shebel. And then you know, from even the texture of your voice, you know that
That's not.
small cream did the voice. Yes, stop Shebel, stop Shebel. But for some people that, you know, they did not manage their Ajebo state well, especially when they inherited it.
Yeah.
And they popped everything in the club.
I saw some guy
It's very frustrating.
in traffic yesterday, and I was slightly, I don't know the word. His father is is still very popular, extremely wealthy, and had a lot of these manufacturing companies and all of that. And he was notorious for throwing like crazy parties sometime in his life. And I saw his son in traffic yesterday. In the car I saw him driving, I actually did a double take, like, wow. And I realized that I don't hear the father's name a lot anymore.
okay.
He's older now, so I think he's retired, and
Yeah.
the children, I don't know what they're now doing with the money or if they even got the money. But it was just really weird to see him that way. So does it mean that people who are Ajebo are maybe less hardworking, you think?
I think they're not. I think it has to be learned behavior.
Yeah.
So I think if you're Paku and you're like sort of you're hungry and you will work harder because you maybe want to do better for yourself.
Yeah.
But if you've had an easy life so far, you won't struggle as much for things because things come naturally easy to you. Even if it's by networks, you know that there's one uncle. Even things that are hard, you can go to one uncle or one aunt or one friend or something that knows you or knows your family that will help you get somewhere. But if you're coming from where you don't necessarily have all those things in place, you're going to work twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times as hard, and it's probably easier in that sense.
Things are changing now. I mean, you know, these days, the rich people are beginning to teach their kids how to manage their wealth.
Yeah.
Because over time, we've seen a lot of rich people, and then it gets to the time where they want to retire. Their children cannot put the wealth together. And they scatter everything, and then the next they start using. Have you seen former big boy begging with English? Please, I need to go to Ibadan. You know, I mean, can I just have like I can just manage like 10,000 naira. I say, Ibadan to Lagos is 1.5. The remaining is miscellaneous now.
They're always stranded.
They're always stranded.
The remaining is miscellaneous.
And they beg with English, clean English, and then you're wondering, like, I know this guy now, you know, this guy they pop bottles for a club where now. Then you're wondering, and well, you know, so a lot of people are beginning to teach their kids how to manage this wealth because, man.
And it's not a sweeping statement, actually. Some people are still very hardworking. I mean, Davido just came to mind now.
Yeah.
In spite of the silver spoon, he's one of the most hardworking people anybody could ever meet.
Most definitely. All right, guys, we're going to go on another break and be right back with Ajebo talking Ajebo versus Paku. Stay tuned.
Hi guys, welcome back to The Spot, and we're just rounding off our conversation on the topic of the day, which is Ajebo versus Kpako.
You can't be Paku if you can't say it.
No, I just got caught up there for a second.
Excuse me.
So like when we have kids now, right? I just want to talk about what our intentions will be in terms of where we want them on the spectrum.
Everybody wants an Ajebo child.
I think
with
it's,
sense.
I think
Kpako
it's,
sense.
But with exactly.
Yes, that's it. There we go. A
You
good
need-
balance of both.
Yeah.
So is Kpako sense better than butter sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Really? Like,
I think overall,
Situation
yes, because
dependent,
they've lived life, so their experiences
The mindset.
and the mindset is different. Like, and being street smart is extremely important.
Yeah.
Like, those are the things that will help you further down the line with work and so on. I can't have a child that goes on the street and doesn't know how to hail a cab or doesn't know how to barter to buy something for something that's worth 500 naira and buying it for 500 naira instead of paying like 6K. And you can't come back home and tell me that you bought a
Where will
bottle
you
of
send them
water.
if they come back home like that?
Back to where they came
Back
from,
to where
and
they
then give me my change. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, most definitely. Because I know I have. There's somebody that I always say, like, you have no sense. You're so spoiled. Like, to the point where, like, things with the car, things with just if you don't have a car, okay, getting from one place to the other, how are you gonna get there? I have to call a friend. Maybe someone could come and pick me up. I don't understand. There's no taxi. There's no bus. You can't do any. Like, you can't function if you don't have all those things. So you need to know how to function in life.
Yeah.
So
And I think it starts from childhood.
From the home.
Like I remember one time on the street, there was this guy that used to bully me, and then he'll beat me, and I'll come home and I cry home. One day, I came home, my mom looked at me and said, "Go back and beat him. Back. Don't come. Don't,
Your
if
mom
you
is a
don't beat
pastor.
him, don't come. If you don't beat him, don't come back." I went, and you know, that mentality of we used to watch movies where you now fold your knuckles from the house. Now,
And
You now be
I
walking.
said going like that. I beat Chege. And
You
that
know,
was the
I'm
last
actually
time.
stronger than this person. Like,
Yeah.
I was bigger
And
than
that was what
him.
she wanted you to realize, I think,
Yeah.
that don't let people take advantage,
take
of
advantage
you,
of
kind
it.
of.
Do you think
Yeah.
it's more acceptable to be, when you describe the butter sense, where you're not necessarily street smart, is it more acceptable with girls than boys?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
Like you'd be
I
more
think-
offended if it was a guy
Yeah.
who was just.
Yeah. If a guy couldn't figure out how to do things, I mean, just because here too, we're very, now woman, which is not good. Not good. We should be able to do everything that everybody can do. Just anyway.
And
But
the woman that is too street smart is an agbero.
He's not allowed.
it's not at all.
It's
That's,
not allowed.
that's another level
I'm
of
working with you on the road and you're the one negotiating. Baba, calm down. Oh. See, my guy be this.
Like a boss, she just fall out.
So you know Sabi Jack Moto. Yeah, you know they try you. Oh yeah, bring the spare tire.
That's definitely another level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are there any celebrities you think? Okay, we've mentioned Davido's before. Let's start with comedy now, because I think I asked you during the break. Who are the butter comedians?
I think Jedi is the
Oh, Jedi.
Teju Babyface.
Yes. Even as the name, Teju Babyface.
It's butterfly.
You know, ain't nobody gonna think you Paku. Straight, you know from
Jedi
jump.
definitely.
Yeah, this is
Jedi is
everyone
butter.
that-
TA.
Yeah, he's like a good.
He's a
blend
good
of
mix,
both.
actually. He's a
Yeah,
good
it's a
mix.
blend of
Yeah,
both.
yeah.
He's all right. He's
And
like
then
this
one
one.
other
is-
guy, Ajebo, is
In between
Paku.
there too.
So humble, so humble. Oh.
So are Paku comedians? So do you think Paku comedians will probably dominate like the industry?
The truth is, Kpako or Boti, what sells is Kpako. Even the
Kpako
Botis,
jokes.
yes, the Kpako jokes.
Yeah.
Even the Botis, if you go to the Boti show and then you're cracking joking like, so that's how this guy came and it was like, you look like,
And it was Banana Island.
and then
And, you
they
know,
will start to think,
we're having crumpets.
look at you like, why are you forming? You know,
Yeah.
what strikes them as funny is those things that happen on the road, in the
Yeah.
hood, the comparison between the rich and the poor, you know,
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
That's
So-
interesting. That
just
that
have to
is what they would find entertaining.
No,
So
we
not
would, not they.
no, I mean like, and you were talking about like an Ajebo audience
Audience.
Yeah.
would tune in more to
And the Paku audience
Paku.
too.
Yeah.
We're tuning more to
Yeah.
Paku things.
Yes,
Everybody tunes in.
Because
to
you, I get that. I think for maybe an Ajebo audience, if we're gonna describe,
You want to
It's
put
what
the
you
Ajebo
don't
in the Kpako scenario.
What you
and
don't
then
know
they
is
see
what you
themselves
wanna-
in
In
that
that
scenario, and then they start
see.
to laugh at themselves.
sales. Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And then put the Kpako people trying to form the bot, and they look at us like, nah. And it's
Let's
funny
just
to
be-
them, you know, and it's funny to them.
Yeah. Okay.
Great stuff.
well, it is time for Game On.
Gang.
And today we are playing concentration.
Quadra.
Bring it
You know how
on.
to play concentration, right?
Bring it on.
Gosh, I'm
Wahala.
scared.
Okay.
So
I'm supposed to
if
start.
Yeah.
if you miss out 4, or if you hesitate or whatever, you have to do 20 push-ups.
push-ups.
20.
Yeah.
What a disgrace me. This is my
So?
one pack.
One
you
whole-
lead with 6 today.
Okay, sorry. Is it just me or everybody?
Whoever,
No,
the person
whoever
that
loses.
loses
Whoever
for-
loses.
Whoever loses.
So you do 20 push-ups if you
Yes.
lose.
Possibly.
You do 20.
Which is why I don't like to lose. I don't want to do the push-ups.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Ebuka goes,
So I'll
right?
start, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, very easy one. Names of Nigerian comedians. Ajebo.
Bovi.
Basketball.
Your own constituency.
no.
One down. Next. You see, we don't play here. Nobody wants to do push-ups.
Actually, there's a reset. I thought it was going to go this way. But it's
Yeah. You still have one lotion.
It's
One.
alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
You're showing your Paku side now. More people they shot.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Concentration. Names of presidents who have been in power. No, I'm just kidding. Calm
wow.
down. Names of African presidents. Nasingbe.
Yaradua.
Yeah, I do.
Where? Where?
Sorry.
One.
My mind just, I went somewhere else for a second.
Then we are going to do push-up today.
I'm not doing any push-ups.
Yeah.
Concentration.
Concentration.
Names of colors. that Ajebo is wearing.
Wow.
White.
You are the one wearing the outfit. There's red on your cap. There's brown on your shoe. You're shaming your family here. All across Africa.
There's
You know how
black,
to say names of, wait. I used to say names of colors, and I was already ready to say purple that Ajebo is wearing.
You see, this is how you know the experts are concentration. We're going to take another break, guys. When we come back, I feel like Ajebo might be doing some push-ups.
Okay.
Please stay with us.
Welcome back, guys, to the spot. We're about to round up Game On. Before the break, Ajebo was 2 fails away from 20 push-ups. Ajebo, your fans are watching. I don't think they're very happy. It's okay. They're not proud of you, right?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's your turn. Say something nice to before.
Okay. Names of animals. Names of
Just any
animals that live in water. Whale.
Fish.
What?
Fish. Fish live in water. One.
Okay, one. No, it's fine. I have one. That's
You
okay.
said whale. You said fish.
Yeah, he's
It's an
right.
animal.
Okay.
Your turn. Continue.
Fish. Okay.
Concentration.
Concentration.
Names of...
Behave yourself.
I won't behave myself. I want to play concentration. Names of comedy shows in Nigeria. Time out with you.
Basket mouth.
AY comedy show.
EbonyLife.
Cracker
Not
ribs.
AY comedy
I don't
show.
know.
So you actually
Not
feel
AY
No.
comedy show.
There's
He
no
has
comedy show.
Oh, okay.
He answered
No,
and then
because
no.
No, Zainab.
Okay. All
Why you
right.
tense? Why you tense?
Okay. Go on.
Ajebo is inside this game
I'm
now.
on your side.
Go on.
I'm on your side. I'm on your side. He came out to me and I was like, I don't know.
I don't know is not the right answer. Go on.
Juice?
This has to be the last one.
No, it's not.
No.
I am the last one. Go ahead.
No, you're not. He's actually
Everybody.
the last one.
I'm the last.
Concentration.
Concentration.
Okay.
Names of colors in the rainbow. Red,
Yellow.
Purple.
Violet.
orange,
Yeah.
violet. Then
There is.
Roy. He said
purple.
There is.
is.
Which rainbow are you
Oh,
looking
wait,
at?
actually, indigo.
It's
Actually,
not
you're
purple.
wrong. Sorry.
Three.
Thank you. 3. One left.
Concentration.
This purple.
Concentration.
Wait. This purple has been.
It's been in your head since colors.
Concentration.
Concentration.
Zainab, relax.
Zainab. But you do this. This is how life is.
Name
Why so forward?
of
Zainab is really swaying.
Zainab's best friend. Joy.
Criminal.
Natalie,
I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know.
do you know a criminal?
I don't know criminal
Say
either.
criminal. That is so funny.
So
And the boy is like, I've lost 4.
No. How can you say? How can you say name of Zainab? Okay, names of my family member.
it's too late. You have
Mommy
to do
Ajebo.
Can we do that?
Daddy Ajebo.
Ajebo's
That's
brother.
not
Ego
allowed.
Ajebo.
No, but that's
This
not
is the
allowed.
area we've carved out for the push-ups.
Zainab, do another one.
No, Zainab, don't do that.
Because he gave you juice.
No.
Zainab, you're mean, no. How can you say that? Okay, name of my village kings. Past and present.
You people thought that you were going to
Iche
come and catch me
Obinna.
today.
Zainab, I was on your side.
You said you don't know. That's what you said.
But you already failed before that.
I did not.
See what hello.
Okay, Zainab.
In fact, Zainab, I come and do 10 push-ups.
How about
You do
no?
have.
Concentration.
Concentration.
Names of GCSEs that Zainab got. Food technology.
Is it time to go? Because we clearly don't. It's over. Okay, so
Zainab, you're such a sore
you have
loser.
won. You have won.
We are so sorry.
The whole community. Plus your kings. Plus the kings of your village, you are sorry.
The wrath of Zainab. My God.
Zainab, I'm ashamed of you. Concentration, concentration.
She's so proud of herself.
I seen it. You're feeling yourself.
That AY comedy show.
Is it not a comedy show?
It's not the name of the show.
Okay, all right. So I think let's just settle this and leave
Zainab
it
lost.
at a time.
The whole world must know.
How about you just be quiet?
So basically, no one's doing
Indonesia
push-ups today.
can't
You have
do
been
that.
saved.
Hey.
You have been saved from the push-ups.
Umu Chineke.
Hey! We thank the Lord.
Oh my But it is almost time to go. But before we do, there's something that we like to do on the show.
Okay.
Either we share a sweet spot, something that makes us happy, or a pet peeve, something that gets on our nerves. Who's got a sweet?
Zainab.
Zainab. Is it a sweet spot? Zainab, what's your sweet spot today?
What makes you happy?
GCSEs.
Winning.
Your best friend.
What makes me happy is
Winning.
winning, or I think I've said winning before, but I would say being with like when I'm with my school friends, like the girls that I went to school with, secondary school.
Your real friends.
The ones that bring out the real
As
you.
in, as
Ones that
in,
know all your gist.
they know all the gist, and who I may not see for like 2-3 years or whatever, but the moment we get together, like everything just clicks. All the jokes make sense, and yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Do you have one to share? It could be anything.
Credit alert.
Bam.
Bank
Standard.
alert.
Even if it's all those 2 naira one go.
My brother, credit, as far as it's not debit, it's credit. As far as something entered the account, God has won.
These things are sweet, Sha.
Good.
They are.
They are the ones you're not expecting.
The ones you're not expecting,
No, but
or the
when
ones
you're
you expected for a long time.
No, how about when you get to, like, there's one you're expecting like a big payout, you've done an event or something and you're supposed to get paid. You now hear beep, beep, you now see credit alert, you now see 2 naira refund for MasterCard. You're
POS
like,
on
No. The most annoying is you now see alert, so you now open. You maybe the name of the bank, and just open. Here is wishing you
enjoy your sister.
Easter from our bank.
I'm like, I don't want, please take away stamp duty.
Thank you very much, Ajebo, for joining us today.
Thank you.
May we continue to strive to be Ajebutters in our life with Kpako sense. And I hope you do the same too. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Yay. Awesome.
Please sign our wall.
Oh yeah.
If you go to Dr.
Oh yeah.
I'll open it, Dr. Simon Orion.
Thank you.
Let's take a
Nice
selfie. Yay. 1, 2, 3.